Hey, Brian Deckard here from Deckard & Company, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about something pretty fun, but if you have not yet done so, please consider subscribing to our channel. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing. All it does is help a small business out. So thanks for your consideration. So what are we talking about today? Audio. Yeah, audio is just as important, if not more important, than your actual video quality, right? Because here's the thing. If someone goes to view your video and your audio is absolutely terrible, do you think they're going to watch your video? No. They're going to get the hell out of there because they are not going to sit there and suffer through poor audio quality. So how do we alleviate that? Well, here it is, right? So most people, if you're in a setting like this, you're using some kind of a boom mic or what have you. Now, I use the Shure MV7 Plus. It's amazing. You know, I've got it on a boom. It sits up out of the way. You don't see it. What if you're out and about and you don't want to use a boom mic? Well, you're going to use a wireless mic. So here's all my suggestions that I have used over the years. Love every single one of these, but you're going to see a trend here. So let's go through my wireless mic progression. Number one. So here it is. When I first got into this whole videography and stuff, right here it is, right? The DJI wireless mic. So this right here is basically the first generation of DJI's wireless mic, right? Amazing. It's still amazing, right? Amazing sound quality. So then what I ended up doing is DJI came out with an upgrade their wireless mic 2. Now what this here did is you can see there, and it's got the 3.5 millimeter jack, which is awesome, introduced that 32-bit float. What the hell does that even mean? It's just a recording of your video in a 32-bit track so that you can pull it into an editor and have a greater ability to edit that audio, so you don't get those crashed out peaks and stuff like that. Amazing, right? That was so cool. But then, of course, Brian's never happy. Well, actually, it's just I see shiny things and I have to get them. So then what I ended up doing is a friend of mine passed along this right here. And this right here is the Hollyland Lark 2. This thing is actually it's so small. It's small, which is why I liked it. Uh very, very cool wireless microphone. It just works, right? It just works, which is awesome. So then, of course, fast forward another year or so, and then this Boya came out. This right here, right? The Boya microphone. This thing is so cool. And what is cool about this is it's like 4 form factors in one. It's got your handheld, which is pretty cool, right? That is pretty cool. Open it up though, and you can see inside that and let me open this up. I have one missing because I'm going to show it to you, but you see that little pill-shaped lav mic? Yeah. So if I put this back in here, this is what I'm going to get that to focus in, and I'm going to pull it up there. That's it, right? It's so small, so small, amazing, right? Really good sound quality from this little mic, and it's very affordable. Very affordable. I think I paid $130 for that. I think that's like some kind of like a creator package, right? That comes with a couple of things. Amazing. Okay, so what am I using today when I go out and do my video shoots? Well, I finally ended up after procrastinating for years, because this has been out for a little while. I never did the DJI Mini, but I finally decided that I'm going to do this one right here. So this right here, as you can see, is the DJI wireless mic 3. Uh, yeah, amazing small footprint, and it's still got that 32-bit float. It's very nice, but here's the thing. If you have a talent that you're recording, right? Or you might want to hide it a little more, right? You don't want this to hang off of you. So you're going to want to use a lav mic, right? Which will come up through your clothing underneath and just pops out, right? You see it all the time. You can't do that with this. Ah, what? No, you can't. You cannot. Why? Because it doesn't have a 3.5 millimeter jack. That's why. So if I ever need to hide that microphone a little more, then I'm going to go back to this, right? The wireless mic 2 because of that 3.5 millimeter jack. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Hey, so I hope you enjoyed this little run through of Brian's wireless mic systems that he has used over the years. Yeah, I've used a ton. There's a ton more that I've tried just because I just love buying uh new techie stuff and giving it a try, right? None of this stuff is ever sent to me. So none of this stuff is sponsored, of course. Um, this is just stuff that I purchase, try it out, and I'm like, oh, that was awesome. This is great. Woo. All right, let's find the next shiny thing. So there it is. Your audio, like I said, is just as important, if not more important, than your video quality. So there you go. Get you a good microphone that you're going to love, that's going to work for you. And yeah, and we can go from there. Hey, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day and do take care. Bye now.